I bet childbirth doesn't even hurt that bad. These females are just dramatic. Well, at least the group name is accurate. That is definitely a hill this dude's gonna die on. And like, even as somebody who doesn't have much experience giving birth myself, the whole idea of an entire human being shooting out of you downstairs, it doesn't exactly give you the whole most pleasurable sense of feeling when you think about it. Hello all you lovely peoples, welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/BadWomensAnatomy, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, let me know what the best type of candy is, because I swear I'm a sucker for Swedish fish, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Social media links are in the box below. I'm sorry, but I'm never dating bi women who have a hookup history involving mostly men or have a heavy preference towards men. They can't hold a proper relationship with another woman because of years of being conditioned to appeal to men and put their fellow women down for male approval. Also, even if you are not one of those bi women, don't date or sleep with another woman until you've waited at least a month after sleeping with a man. We can literally tell by the smell of your body if you have slept with a man, and we want none of that pecker residue. I know some of you will give me dookie over it, but it gaff. Look dude, just because everybody in a 2-mile radius can smell the fact that you haven't showered since frickin' Prohibition does not mean you can do the same thing with somebody else for the last time they slept with somebody. And honestly, part of me kinda thinks that you don't want to do that with somebody who slept with another man because you think that would be gay. Like seriously, try to say that this don't give fellas is it gay vibes. Personally, I would change the word breast for females to chesticles because, well, that is what they are. Yeah, I can't say that word on YouTube. Of the chest. Yeah, I still can't say that word on YouTube. A white fluid and storing it in the mammary glands of the chest. Just like how a nut is stored in the testicles. They also usually come in pairs of two. Sometimes they hang lower than others, sag, what have you. They both also shrivel in the cold. But the real question is, should we change it? That is not the Canadian milk bag thing, you dunce. Also, I'm pretty much sure that people already just call them chesticles. It's just like one of the infinite words that people can name. I know there's a song about 99 words. I know there's the whole thing about the anime plot. So there's a whole lot of different names for boobs and everything. Don't nobody need to be going around making a some kind of official term change. If women were smart enough to give birth to 9 out of 10 births female, they could own the planet. But they're just not smart enough to do it. Yeah, much like you aren't smart enough to figure out how to use the right there. Hey, look, people get stupid, I get petty. It's just a correlation kind of thing, cause and effect, you know? Plus, you're saying that, like, as soon as the woman gets pregnant, she's transported into the Soul Stone world from Infinity War, and gets to make the whole character creation thing for the dang baby. You women walk around with those inside you all the time, and then you want to complain that men can't please you? Maybe stop gaping your hole so much we have to strap 2x4s to us so we don't fall in. Lol. This was about tampons if anybody hadn't figured out by now. Dude's acting like people are just straight up shoving entire bounty rolls up there. Yeah, this day 4 years ago, I had that one chick almost to the elbow. That's a memory you can't forget. The elbow. Look, my dude, that might be something you want to remember, but everybody else that just saw you posting that on Facebook, yeah, they're going to want to get the total recall machine done to them. Plus, I mean, in the instance that you are not exaggerating, the only thing that comes to my mind is steers and horses, and that is very much not a flex. That is something that gets you banned from any farm whatsoever. Hey, yeah, it's your DoorDash guy here. They're out of stock of your tampons, but, instead, would you take frickin' mushrooms? Oh, yeah, don't you know, mushrooms and tampons, quite literally the same thing. I get it. I don't get it. They're not built different. Women focus on legs because that's the biggest, strongest muscle they got. As someone in embalming school that has cavaliers, the glutes are the biggest muscles in both men and women have other muscles that are big. It just depends on the body and size of the person and if they are petite or not. Okay, but like glutes and thigh muscles are actually the biggest muscles, biggest singular muscles in both men and women. Like even if you're a smaller person, when it comes to like the size of the muscle in comparison to the size of your your body, the leg muscles will still be one of the biggest muscles. They say breast augmentation is necessary because of back pain is simply wrong, either willfully, in which case you are a charlatan, or due to ignorance, in which case, allow me to elaborate. Breasts aren't meant to be adjusted to be bigger or smaller. Evolution has taken place over millions and potentially even billions of years to get things right. There was no such thing as breast enhancement or breast reduction 100 years or 200 years ago, was there? Humanity has been around a lot longer than that, orders of magnitude longer. Animals with breasts have been around a lot longer than that, orders of magnitude longer again. People complaining about back pain from breasts should do one or more of the following. Get a more supportive bra, do more exercises, weight training, mostly for quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and lats. Dum-dum, majority of what you just listed does not have anything to do with the babbler region. Seriously, dude, your logic just straight up has people thinking, oh yes, I'm going to do squats because booba game. You have better posture, e.g., make sure you're walking properly and sitting properly, sleep in a better position, wear less tight clothing, etc. Also, if your excuse is, people look at my breasts too much, or I don't want to be sexualized like that fool Ariel Winter, try wearing less revealing clothing. Look at all the pictures she was with cleavage purposely showing, and her showing her butt cheeks in shorts or whatever, and realize that people being attracted to you ultimately isn't a bad thing. If you don't want people to look at your breasts and think about them, don't show them off and think about them straight after reducing them. It's obvious you just wanted them reshaped to be perkier or something. There is literally zero reason other than to remove a cancerous tumor a woman should have her breasts altered in anyway. Stop being so envious of others and love yourself for who you are. Dude, you're saying that because you don't have like 10 pounds on your chest you gotta carry around at all times at least. As a dude myself, I still find it weird that there are other dudes that'll say, oh, why do you need to get your babblers removed? You perfectly fine the way you are, even after being told, yes, but I'm in constant back pain and it's becoming an issue. If you aren't sure why somebody wants to do something, just let them explain it, because their explanation is most likely the most legit reason they want to do it. Plus, also, dude really just out here saying, oh yeah, well, if you don't want people looking at you or having to deal with the big babblers, just wear something that's less You're acting like the soon as somebody puts on a t-shirt, it just shrinks down. It's not how that works at all. Women have all kinds of sense guys don't have. What goes on down there is probably not even entirely explored by science yet. My guess is it also comes with an alarm. Women have eyes on those things, but men can't prove it because they never find it. Yeah, dudes be really saying that they know what they're doing, but when it comes to that kind of thing, it's like hidden like Atlantis to them. Jesus Christ, dude. And just because they ain't never seen it, they're gonna act like it don't ever exist. I guess one of the many things that are lost to time. The El Dorado, the Atlantis, and then that thing. If lesbians are born lesbians, why do they still get their period if they weren't made for sperm? Yep, come on, explain it to the class, lesbians. Come up front, you know you have to explain it eventually. If you think making your husband a sandwich is a sin, but popping your cooch into another woman's cooch is front of the world is power, you are a lost soul. See, this just goes to show you can be verified on Twitter and still be an absolute dip. All that little blue checkmark does is that when you say something stupid, people know that it is actually you and not somebody impersonating you. Think about a burger. One spatula cooks 30 burgers and no one complains about eating them. However, if 30 spatulas touched one burger, would you want to eat it? I know I wouldn't. So as long as they are clean spatulas, I don't see an issue. Oh, I'd still rather have the one with just one spatula, bro. The frick do all of them spatulas need to be touching the burger for? Okay, look here, Tweedle Tweedledee and Tweedledum-Dum. Stop comparing people to burgers. It does not make any sense whatsoever. And the person who made the shoe thing, yeah, that doesn't work out either. You can't try to say you can one-up them just because the one got called out. You still don't make yourself look any bit smart at all. And there was absolutely nothing out of this that was good whatsoever. All this made me do now is want to get a hamburger. But also because I'm probably making this on an empty stomach and I want a burger. I now have pictures of my uterus, and now I think it would be hilarious if I sent them to creepy dudes. I would love a look. Ah, speaking of whom, why? I like looking at boobs. A uterus isn't boobs. Dude, don't you know? People don't know how to read. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.